Yo, locked in episode 2. I don't know what I'm going to call this, but I've just been kind of concentrating more, and I'm just kind of documenting a video every 2 weeks on my channel of me building an agency, ideally to 100K. So it's the 13th, made the last video on the 30th, so 2 Saturdays since then, and we are back. Getting right into it, how these videos are going to go. It's kind of highlight the previous tasks that I set for myself, my progress on all of those things, what I said I would do, and then my goals for these next 2 weeks. Going into my previous goals for what I had done prior, the biggest thing for me was to get my just consistent appointments again because they'd kind of died out a little bit beforehand. And the plan was to make new ones and relaunch the old ones that were doing well to kind of get more appointments in. Second, launch a reactivation campaign with all of my old dead roofing leads for kind of the new year, new me roofers who are just looking to buy something and get the year started with a bang. And I wanted to lock in the new offers, make agreements for them, make them super official, stay consistent with kind of like the lifestyle inputs, so going to the gym, eating well, going to bed on time, waking up early, all that stuff. Another thing, I wanted to kind of get more dialed as far as just treating every lead as someone who's like actually looking to buy something because they took the time to fill out your form to talk to you, and just really kind of getting the most out of every lead. Also, I wanted to get better at closing and then launching clients' ads to improve results. And so that's kind of what I said for myself last time. Progress as far as what I did for that. B2B ads. We filmed new ads, we edited them, and we launched them right away alongside our old ads as well. So we did have some ads coming in as basically as soon as I posted that last video. Reactivation campaign. So that started on the 2nd of the new year because that's when everyone goes back to work, and proceeded for the next few days. We did get a few meetings booked from that, kind of essentially for free, but none of them ended up converting. The new offer that we're running with that was kind of created, all the agreements, all that stuff was done. There's not really any variability. We got that done, checked it off the list, we're good. Lifestyle consistency. I don't know how I'm going to rate this, but it was decent. I went to bed consistently for the first time in my life. I always got 8 hours of sleep at least. Helped me a lot. Waking up, I woke up early. I ended up waking up at 5:30 without an alarm, just kind of naturally, which was really nice. Except I didn't really get to the gym as much as I would like to, and I still found a way to just be distracted on my phone. I got caught up in Facebook Reels because I hadn't blocked that yet. Um, Staying on top of leads, did that, did a pretty good job of that. Sales improvements, I improved on sales, kind of have a list right here of like what I'm going over. And then launch ads for my clients. We launched them, they're doing really well. Changed like one of our guys' lives. It's actually really cool when clients' ads are doing really good. But second progress, um, these were kind of, we launched ads on the second or the third or something like that. And they did good, and then they burned out. They were our old ads. They didn't last for much longer. The new ads did good because they were funny, and then my ad account got restricted, which was awesome. And but then other like the actual body, like the content of that, like the vibe was just it was just off. There was no energy. The reactivation campaign though, even though the ads might not have been doing well, that killed it. Nobody took the offer. It was too high ticket for what they were really looking for. Each lead that came through, called them, talked to them. We have a 74% intro to demo rate because we're tracking KPIs now. Huge upgrade than before. We didn't know that number, but it's good to know that our intro to demo rate's really good. Sales getting better for me, but it's still just bad overall. I need to work on, like, at first thing was intros, they were just rough. Now it's kind of a point where I feel like I'm more just, they flow a lot better, and I'm still able to get a lot of the things that I need from an intro call in a way where it's more natural for me talking to them in a way that kind of flows, which is nice. We took a million calls, only collected like under 6K in the past 2 weeks. The gym was consistent in the beginning because I like going to the gym, and it's not hard for me to go to the gym or even wake up because I wake up naturally. It's just I didn't think it was that important. But I realized after I did go to the gym for a while, I don't know why, because everything else I was just able to focus for longer, and everything just kind of fell in place. So that's kind of what happened as far as like the minutia of the progress. And this is like really the biggest L of the whole thing. I was really consistent with most of it. Um, and when I would lock in for a few days of like, I would give myself like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 as far as like ideal like inputs goes. And it just allowed me to concentrate for longer when I went to the gym. But then after that, I was like, well, I don't need to go to the gym because I'm tired at the end of the day and I can't really focus on those later demos. And it was just a whole thing. So I kind of stopped and I tested that out. I tested different times of the day for the gym, but I really just from now on, I always need to go in the morning, no matter what, and just kind of get that done. But that was kind of the progress that we made on the previous goals, what we kind of were able to accomplish, biggest L's, and here are my goals for going into next 2 weeks. Number one thing, I need to kind of just go to the gym every day, really. Not even for like the physical help. It's just mental and just the mindset and routine that it helps me with. Keep going to bed before 11 every day, ideally at 10, and no socials during the day, which was super helpful. And it only really happens when I go to the gym. I need to keep the pipeline clean, which makes our KPI tracker accurate and everything else just good to go. And I need to improve sales to collect more money and get a closer. Either one. Um, we just need to bring more money in for ad spend to roll it into the next month. Also, I want to reach out to old prospects, get them in a super low ticket, like $1,000 or something up front, just so they can see what our process is like. Because once they're in, they're not going to leave. Like, we know our delivery's great. But other than that, like, we just need more money for ad spend for next month is really it. After we get some more clients, just automate our onboarding a little bit more. And when I have free time, just spend that reviewing demos. Is the really biggest improvement I can make if I'm still closing. But the biggest lever I can pull, getting a closer, because our B2B ads solid, we can get that done. It's just getting someone who can convert that is going to be super helpful. But other than that, I think that's really it. Um, it's just getting a closer. We have appointments, we have delivery. So it's just the part in the middle where we're getting them from the appointments to the delivery. That's the hard part for us currently. And if I can outsource that, I can spend the rest of the time just building a team and growing to a point where I'll have more time myself. The agency will be doing better. And we can just work on the back end stuff that I personally find a little bit more exciting. But other than that, I think this video is a lot. We've made a lot of progress since the last 2 weeks. It's good. I just need to control my inputs a little bit better. And we have Discord calls every week. If you want to join, you can ask me any questions you want on there. Shoot me a text on Instagram at WifiLevi, link below. And yeah, I don't know why you watched this if you watched it, but hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next week.